Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Kansas City Kings as they go up against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeMarcus Cousins.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here's the starting group for Kansas City. Ivy is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Boston in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, they've got Zhang. Darius Garland is out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Sabonis in at the 4. And great for teams out of the playoff hunt right now. They'll get an extended look at young players late in the year.
Yeah, you have to know what you'll be working with heading into next season. Games might not matter as much, but there is a lot to be learned.
And it's Kansas City to start out. Now, here's Ivy. This one for 3. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit from in close. And it's Utah's ball. I keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year. Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
They set the pick. Here's Ivy. Oh, good with the triple. And so Garland will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Waiters surveying the D. Over Ivy. Rebounded by Kansas City. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first paint.
Kicks to Zhang. Pass to Cousins. Outside, Sabonis. Waiters gets a wide open look. 3 off the mark. Kings have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Irving for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Lock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Zhang. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Austin the pass to Irving. To the paint. Off target at the rim.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Cousins with a screen for Waiters. And the 3 off target.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pulls it up. A rebound by the Jazz. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Zhang. Tight defense on him. Outside Garland. Passes it to Sabonis. Cousins with it. Defended by Kuminga. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Kansas City has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's the pick. Irving from long range. Good on the triple. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for Kansas City.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Look at the Kings. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And, of course, there's the Jazz, a few slots below them. Boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Waiters.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Kansas City Kings.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
To the left side wing. And Zhang kicks to Cousins. Garland attacking. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Kansas City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Boston.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Garland against Irving. Cousins with a screen on Irving. Garland the pass to Cousins. It's hauled in by the Kings. Dishes it to Ivy. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Inside. And finished off by Zhang.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Down low, here's Boston. Cousins with it. Last time, 14 points for him. Misses the layup. And here now the Kings. They're on a 13-4 run. Ivy. And there are the Kings with another bucket. For Kansas City, their last game, a loss to the Warriors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Now here's Waiters. 8 points his last outing. 5 on the clock. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Another 3 for Kansas City.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Garland. 32 points for him last game against Memphis.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. And his assist numbers were tremendous.
Another miss by Utah. Kansas City leading by 12. Lets it fly. Waiters grabs the miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And Garland has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got 5 now.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Kuminga sends a screen for Ivy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
His first personal.
Kansas City shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for the Kings, number 21. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Jazz trail by 10. Garland looking it over. Here's Cousins. Boston grabs the miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Irving from long range. Kept alive. That shot missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And Zhang kicks to Sabonis. Waiters outside. Zhang finds Cousins. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment now to see the numbers for DeMarcus Cousins. He's getting around 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
The first one falls. The Jazz making a switch here. Garuba's checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Westbrook's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Jazz trail by 10. Waiters outside. Sabonis' screen on Ivy. Waiters for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Utah's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. There's the screen. Garland matched for 2. Here's Garuba. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Team foul.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Usman Garuba. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. Kansas City leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Jovic. That shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Garland, the pass to Garuba. Nice ball movement by Utah. The pass to Grady. 4 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Kansas City has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's Ivey. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
Here's Grady. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Kings leading now by 4. Westbrook surveying the D. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
As a jump shooter, Westbrook is very comfortable hunting from mid-range.
Westbrook against Garland. Pass to Grady. No good from outside. Ivey against Brooks. Ivey passes to Jovic. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Kings lead by 8.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivey on full display.
Here's Grady. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Garuba, the pass to Garland. They set the screen to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Hernan Gomez, no good. Kings leading now by 8. Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. It's Garland with the ball for the Jazz. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Westbrook. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first personal.
That's just a veteran play from Westbrook, showing toughness by taking the hit and scoring through it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Irving's checked in for Kansas City.
When Westbrook is facilitating the offense, that's when he is the most valuable contributor.
Jazz trail by 8. Outside Garland. Passes it to Grady from past the arc. Rebounded by Balmora. And Kansas City shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. He gets it in there. Irving's got 8.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Garuba. And so it's Kansas City going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Jazz trail by 10. Setting the floor for Kansas City. We've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Balmaro in at the 4 spot. And Juan Hernangomez, good for 3. I think Gomez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Branham. Outside Westbrook. Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 7.
This guy can put you in a spin cycle faster than anybody. Westbrook out here just breaking ankles.
Garland, the pass to Grady. Back to Garland. Hernangomez in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Lets a floater go. Out that one. And the Kings lead has been cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Garland. The Kings shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to Balmaro. Here's Irving. Over Garland. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
Pass to Grady. Out to the right wing. Hernangomez. That's a 2-pointer. And Utah again with the bucket. Second quarter. We're a little over a minute and a half in. The pass to Balmaro. Here's Westbrook, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Jazz trail by 9. Hernangomez with a screen on Irving. Garland kicks to Hernangomez. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Hernangomez has got 11 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And it goes down 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Grady to the inside. Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to Garuba. Back to Garland. It's deflected.
Now, good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Balmaro's shot is off. Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Top of the key. Out that one. And the Kings lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Garland.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. And Grady pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Grady passes to Garland. 5 to shoot. Brooks from outside. Rebound by the Kings. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Garuba. The 3 from Garland. Westbrook pulls it in. Kansas City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Branham. And Kansas City misses again. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Passes it to Garuba. And it's Brooks in the corner. Hernangomez with a screen for Garland. Here's the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Grady, and he makes good on the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Kansas City lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Irving. Bolmaro. The kick out to Westbrook. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Brooks feeling it out a bit. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
From 15 feet away, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Garland, following the score by Kansas City. Here's Cousins, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
To the paint, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And stolen by Ivy. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Utah with the ball, following the score by Kansas City. Just 4 to shoot. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Irving passes to Boston. Kuminga kicks to Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
To the middle is Garland, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 11.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
They set the pick. Irving from long range. Lets it go with a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Jazz call time here. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Jazz. Damian Lillard comes in for Garland. Bucks trail by 7. Raiders on the wing. Looking for Chang. He gets it there. And that one is good.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
On the wing, Irving. Covered by Lillard. Irving passes to Kuminga. Driving to the basket. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Irving against Lillard. The pass to Waiters. Drains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
A good screen. Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Jazz. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Lillard against Irving. Good D by Irving.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Let's go. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Lillard, the pass to Chang. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for. Brooks checked in for Damian Lillard. The Kings also at the sub. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Irving. Both good from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
For 3, Westbrook. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Look, you can count on Westbrook for a few of these tonight. This man has that shot down.
They get a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
A moment now to see the numbers for Waiters. He's around 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Brooks outside. Pass to Chang. Boston grabs the miss. Boston's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
It doesn't take much room. Ivy saw some daylight and just took off.
Brooks outside. 1:27 left now here in the second. Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from DeMarcus Cousins. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Kansas City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. From deep, Brooks grabs the board.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Waiters outside. 6 to shoot. Sabonis sets the pick for Waiters. Fires for 3. Chang, no luck. Kansas City leading by 7. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
And the key for Westbrook is having his feet under him. I mean, when he does that, the jumper is wet.
Sabonis' screen on Westbrook. Three-pointer. Brooks sinks the triple. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 15. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Still a bundle of energy to contain. Westbrook forcing the issue, as he often does. Now goes to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
No good on that one. And the Kings making a change here. Good on the second free throw. 7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Raiders for 3. Cousins, he knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to have to.
The previous play is under
the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
That'll do it for the first half. The Kings on top, up by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael, you guys have had it going offensively. How have you been able to make all of this happen from your position?
I'm just trying to get everybody involved, really. And we're just trying to work together as a team. We need everybody to win.
So far, so good. Thanks a lot, Mike. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard.
They're running up and down the floor like they're in the schoolyard. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do.
Like lots of easy buckets, nobody getting back on D, to the slow plays.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep running. They're wearing these guys out. And changing gears now. Looks like we've got some great interactions on social media. And a question for Shaq here in the studio. This one sent in by Lizard Carl Huck. They asked Shaq is 9th all-time in technical fouls with 150. How many of those did he deserve?
0. Well, maybe a few, but not more than that. Okay, maybe more than a few, but no more than 100.
At the end of this, you're going to realize he probably deserved over 2,000.
I'm just shocked you're only 9th on the list. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Jang is out there with Sabonis. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Garland into the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Garland kicks to Cousins. It's hauled in by the Kings. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Boston. He's guarded by Cousins. Shoots. And another basket for Kansas City.
And great use of the screen by Ivy. Picks off a defender and creates just enough space for that one.
Waiters against Ivy. And Jang kicks to Waiters. Cousins with a screen for Waiters. Over Ivy. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Dion Waiters.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now, here is Irving. 18 points for him. Kings moving the ball around. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jang finds Garland. And here's Sabonis. Now Cousins. He has 6. Kicks it to Waiters. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Garland for 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
Kuminga sets a screen for Irving. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Garland against Irving. And here is Garland. He's got 14. Here's Cousins. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Kansas City leading by 5. Austin the pass to Irving. There's the pick. There's the triple. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Outside Garland. Now here's Jang. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Fades. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Jang. And now just a 3-point Kansas City lead. Garland against Irving. Trying to end the drought. Utah with the rebound. Cousins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Now here's Jang. He has 6. Waiters no luck.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
I like whenever Ivy uses his athleticism to his advantage. Outstanding there on the alley-oop.
Here's Jang after the Kings pick up 2. At the elbow, it's Cousins. The dish to Garland over Irving. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Garland.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days, so look, why not shoot it and make it?
Now, here is Irving. He's got 18.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Steps back. Garland. That's tipped. Kuminga with it. He dishes it to Ivy. The 3. Cans it from downtown. Ivy's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And the Jazz call time here.
start to check out Darius Garland here.
Over the last month, he has been spectacular, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Jazz trail by 6. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Cousins. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Jang. Puts it up. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Kings. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Kuminga sets a screen for Irving. Pass to Ivy. Now Kuminga. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And no good that time. Jazz trail by 4. Garland left side. Waiters against Ivy. Waiters no luck.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Passes to Irving. Kuminga with it. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Count it. He's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ivy against Waiters. Outside Garland. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Ivy against Waiters. And he uses both hands to jam it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Kansas City leading by 3. And here is Irving. 18 points for him. Nice D from Cousins. Waiters against Ivy. Feeds to Jang. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
They set the pick. Inside. And he jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And the Jazz with possession here after the Kings pick up 2. And Cousins kicks to Sabonis. Waiters for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Ivy against Waiters. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's nice execution out of that 2-man game as Ivy there dropping the dime.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Waiters. 10 points for him. Down low, here's Sabonis, and he converts the layup. Sabonis has got it all tied up now for Utah.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Irving against Garland. Ivy passes to Irving. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he has definitely been in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Kansas City has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And the Jazz call time here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
A different look for Utah. Garuba, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Jang. Here's Cousins. Rebound by the Kings.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping them.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Up top, Garland. He's covered by Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Garland, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's the pass to Westbrook. Ivy on the wing. Here's the screen to the inside. 2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Over to the left wing. Garland kicks to Brooks. Cousins with a screen on Ivy. Waiters pass to Cousins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you got to love the intensity that Cousins brings, throwing his weight around inside and drawing the foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for the Jazz. No good on the second free throw.
This is where we see Cousins a lot. He's always up there among the league leaders in free throw attempts. It's so hard to handle in the post. The D just never knows what to do with him.
Nailed from three-point land.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Garland. 19 points in the game. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Jovic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Loving the energy right now here in the 3rd quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Garland dishes to Cousins. And good that time. Cousins has got 11.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Westbrook. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
There's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Shoots. No good from Cousins. Kansas Kansas City leading by 10. Bounce pass from Ivy. Pass to Branham. Another three for Kansas City.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Cousins. Another shot. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Kansas City. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got the point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kings leading now by 13. On the floor for Kansas City. Irving is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Balmaro in at the power forward. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
There's a screen. Grady passes to Ruba. A jump hook and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Kings. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Westbrook's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Kansas City. Brooks, the pass to Garland. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Westbrook. Over Brooks. Utah with the rebound. Garuba's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Garland does a great job protecting the ball from any sort of shot blocker.
At the line for the Jazz, Darius Garland. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Garland.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
All free throws good from Garland. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Branham, the pass to Balmaro. Releases from 15. Another miss by Westbrook. Jazz trail by 10. Outside Garland. With the floater. Brooks with no one around. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Now here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We know he's one of the best at converting in close. Westbrook takes real pride in that.
At the line
And
for the
guys,
Kings,
let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And he makes the first. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Jazz trail by 9. Garland with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this is the energy that Garland brings, the type of teammate that's willing to go after that offensive glass and get dirty.
The Jazz making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. Kansas City also with a sub. Boston's checked in. Free throw good. Garland. Kansas City leading by 6. Westbrook up top. He's guarded by Waiters. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. They set the screen. Rebound by the Kings. Jovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen. Now here's Waiters. He's guarded closer. Outside Garland. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Jazz. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Boston. It's good from long range. And the Kings lead by 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Waiters passes to Garland. Now here's Brooks. Waiters outside. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. That shot off. Kings leading now by 6. Pass to Irving. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Here's Garuba. He's covered by Westbrook. Brooks kicks to Hernan Gomez. And the pass to Waiters. They set the pick on the high post. It's rebounded by Jovic. The Kings have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cool start to the 4th quarter for them. Took him no time at all on that one.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Waiters for 3. And And it's Waiters again missing.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut. But maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Here's Westbrook. And he hits the jump shot. Westbrook's got 27.
Vintage Russ, he just keeps coming. What a night.
Waiters passes to Garland. Drills it from outside.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Kings leading now by 7. Right side, Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 20.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Now here's Waiters. Out to the wing. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. And the Jazz another 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Westbrook. Garland with the rebound. Garland's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
For the Jazz, Darius Garland.
Free throw good, Garland.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more, and doing just that.
For the Jazz, DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Garuba. And Sabonis is checked in for Juan Hernan Gomez. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Kansas City leading by 4. Here's Boston. Pass to Irving. Basket counts. Irving's got 22.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Waiters passes to Brooks. Sabonis with the ball. Waiters on the wing. Ivy defending. Bounce pass from Waiters. He gets that one.
And Cousins, at his size, able to handle and finish like a guard. Very nimble in the pick and roll.
There's the pick. Here's Ivy. Tries again. And the layup is good. And the Kings lead by 6.
Well, I don't know what coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Garland kicks to Cousins. Launches it. Goes back up. Aaron Brooks finishes inside.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Irving finds Ivy. Over Waiters. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Irving against Garland. Sabonis high post. Just 5 on the clock. Double team Sabonis. Here's Cousins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Inside. And that one is hammered home.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Garland against Irving. Garland the pass to Cousins. Cousins missing again.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Back to Ivy. Pass to Branham. Here's Boston. And he's good on the 3 ball. Boston's got 8 here in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut back down to 8 after they get the basket from Garland. Kansas City has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Garland against Irving. To the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Great unselfish basketball from Irving in the pick and roll. That kind of passing can be contagious.
Time call here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
He's checked in for Brooks. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Kings. Cousins inside. Garland finds Sabonis. Here's Waiters. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Jang. Over Ivy. Out that one. And the Kings lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Jang.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Ivy, no one around him, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
Garland against Irving. Bounce pass from Garland. Here's Cousins. Rebounded by Kansas City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
.156 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Boston. Rebound, Utah. Cousins has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Jang. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 8th assist in the game.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Now, here is Irving. Stolen by Waiters. The wide open look here for Garland. Again, the Jazz score.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. A coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And they pick up 2. Irving's got 24 points.
The best shot maker in this league? It might just be Kyrie Irving.
Now the pass to Cousins. With the fadeaway. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And he comes up with the crucial buckets time and again. Cousins, an incredible talent.
Garland against Irving. In the corner, Ivy with it. Pass to Boston. Another 3 for Kansas City.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Offensive rebound. Sabonis, no good. Here's Boston, guarded by Garland. Boston, no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Irving looking over the floor. So the Kings win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Mike, it seemed like you were looking to push the pace at every opportunity. What was your mindset?
We're just trying to get out and run. You know, the less play calls, the better. We're just trying to get out and run and find each other.
You did a great job in transition tonight. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now, New Balance presents your player of the game.